This is exactly right.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is coming to Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus on July 27th.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious on July 27th.
Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye.
Welcome
to My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode,
where we read you back your shit.
Do you love it?
You do.
Then say it.
Then scream it to the sky.
Scream it to your car. Okay, are you ready for the first one?
I'm ready.
The subject line is The Ghost of Route 26, the Mary Knight Murder. Hi, MFM family. I'm a little late to the murder party, but I mean, it's not a party. But since I've started listening, I have been binging like crazy. My hometown murder is a pretty crazy one, mostly because of the ghost of the victim has been seen many times over the years. Anyways, I live in a sleepy little town called Poland, Maine. I wonder if that's where Poland Springs is from. The delicious water.
Could be.
We'll look into it. With just a few thousand living souls and possibly a few other spectators. So it's a tiny town in Maine. I love it. Every year when October rolls around, the stories come back to life about the murder of Mary Knight, also known as the Ghost of Route 26. Mary Knight was gruesomely murdered on October 6th, 1856 by her husband George, who was 20 years younger than her. What? Holla. Mary had been ill for quite some time before her murder. Many people, including her doctor, believed that her husband was poisoning her.
Oh, fuck.
That night, on the 6th, Mary was murdered in cold blood while she was lying in bed with George's 83-year-old mother.
What?
It's said that for some reason she had gone to bed with his mother that night, maybe because she felt the evil that was soon to occur. When Mary's body was discovered, people at first thought it might be a suicide, but it was soon clear that she had been murdered. A few days later, George was arrested for that murder of his wife. I've said the word murder 15 times. While the scene of the murder is just down the road from my house, the home is no longer there. The homestead changed hands many times over the years, but the house is no longer. This leads us to the ghost of Route 26, who is believed to be Mary. A woman in a white dress, sometimes resembling a wedding dress, has been seen walking or hitchhiking along Route 26 many, many times. Once my mom was driving by a cemetery on Route 26 and she saw a bride in the cemetery getting her photo taken. Maybe it was a real bride. In a cemetery with
doesn't sound like a ghost action.
No, she's got one foot up on the tombstone.
It was a goth.
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
it was a 90s goth.
Goth high school students need to go somewhere.
That's right.
And it's not going to be the fucking mall.
No.
It's going to be the cemetery.
That's right.
Although I've never personally seen her. Many locals have. Some people believe that she's searching for her house that is no longer there.
Aww.
Whether the ghost is real or not, Mary Knight was still gruesomely murdered in my small town of Poland, and her memory will never be forgotten. Stay sexy and don't get murdered. Love, Nicole.
Oh, that's so like a thoughtful tribute.
A thoughtful, ghost-based classic hometown. Yes, bring them on.
True crime and archaeology, the idea behind missing children on milk cartons.
Okay.
This one's good.
Okay.
MFM family. I've been wanting to write in forever, but since you guys covered my hometown, Carrie Stainer, in like episode 1, and nothing much goes on in that small town, I've been waiting for something else to cross my path. And luckily that happened today. I work for an archaeology firm in the Bay Area. Today, while doing lab analysis, both my passions collided, archaeology and true crime. And I was so excited with what I uncovered, and I knew I had to write in. We've begun recently to analyze the artifacts that were recovered from the 19th century American period features. I don't know what that means. One artifact in particular caught my eye because it was a clear glass bottle with the words Charlie Ross written across and the image of a little boy underneath. My job was to figure out a date range for this bottle. Sometimes this can take a great deal of time and a ton of research, but with this particular bottle, it was as simply as typing in the name, and this is what I discovered. On July 1st, 1874, Charlie and Walter Ross, who were 4 and 5 years old at the time, were kidnapped in front of their family's mansion in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Whoa.
This kidnapping marked the first for ransom in the United States.
Whoa.
I know. The boys were approached by 2 men who offered them candy to take a ride with them. They did so and proceeded to a store in Philadelphia where Walter was instructed to go buy fireworks inside the store. Walter went inside, but as he did, the men left with his brother, Charlie, leaving Walter behind. Oh. Charlie was never seen again. The boy's father began receiving ransom demands from the kidnappers. Not being able to pay the ransom, the boy's father went to the police, which led to the kidnapping making national news. Flyers were printed and posted, but Charlie was never found. Cologne or perfume bottles were made with Charlie's name and photo embossed on them. This was to help spread the word of Charlie's disappearance.
Whoa.
The idea behind these is that they would be on someone's dresser for an extended period of time, not tossed in the trash like ordinary items. That way to leave an impression of the poor missing boy. Although Charlie was never found, it is said that his kidnappers were caught. According to sources online, these bottles are very difficult to find, and I feel extremely lucky to have come across one while wasting away at work.
Wow.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this interesting story about Charlie Ross. I want you to know it took everything in me not to begin this letter with fur babies, just because I know how much you hate it. Also, if you do read this out loud on an episode, a quick PSA that archaeology is nothing like Indiana Jones. And no, we do not dig up dinosaurs. That's paleontology. Much love, Jules.
Thanks for clearing that up, Jules.
Yeah.
We've all been talking about the confusion and how much it's ruining our lives. Okay. I'm not going to read the subject line of this because I think it's just a good read.
Okay.
Hi, y'all. Are we still doing grandparent stories? Is that a thing? If so, I wanted to tell you one of the many awesome stories about my badass great-grandmother.
Yeah.
To set the scene, it's 2006 in a small steel town in Pennsylvania. Is it Erie? And my then 83-year-old great-grandmother is behind the bar of the bar and restaurant she's owned for more than 30 years.
Wow.
It's a quiet night, and my great-grandmother is alone when a man she recognizes from earlier in that evening strolls into the bar. This time, however, he's wielding a shotgun and demanding that she give him all the money in the cash register. My great-grandmother calmly reaches behind the bar to grab her tip jar and throws some ones in the robber's direction. Still demanding more money, the man threatens her with the shotgun and tells her to open the cash register. Obliging, she turns around to face the register, but instead of pulling out any money, she grabs the pistol she kept behind the bar and turns back to confront the robber. Full of spite, she tells him, "If you don't get out of here, I'll shoot you right now. I'm not about to put up with any shit right off the street."
She'll deal with someone in her family.
In a family, if you've been coming in for a while and you slowly start the shit. But
family, friends.
Not fresh off the street with no reservation.
Absolutely not.
Terrified of a woman nearly 6 decades older than him, he was 23, the dude runs out of the bar and is later arrested that night. The story was covered by local newspapers and news channels, but I think the one detail that never made it to the public is that the pistol my great-grandmother pulled on that robber was actually a toy gun.
Oh my God.
That's right. It was made of plastic and completely harmless, but that woman could put the fear of Jesus into anyone, so I guess it didn't really matter. My great-grandmother owned and worked in that bar until she was 90 years old.
Wow.
She put her heart and soul into that place, and I'll never never forget literally growing up in that bar. She very recently passed away at 96 and was full of life and spunk and swear words until the very end. She is hands down the most badass woman I've ever known. Thanks for all that you do. Stay sexy and always keep a toy gun behind the bar. D.
That's good. I always thought it'd be cool to be part of a like family restaurant.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And it's like a hang every night.
Yeah.
There'd always be kind of people in the mix.
Right. And like generations worked there.
I know. I love that. Hey, if you're going to write in everybody else, if you're going to write in about your badass great grandmother that does some awesome thing, give us a name.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let us promote your grandmother because.
What's her Twitter handle? Let's fucking say it.
But I mean, that was such a cool story.
Yeah.
I love her.
I'm going to say Edna.
Edna is a very good guess.
Yeah.
From a small steel town in Pennsylvania.
Athena. Okay.
A classic Doris.
Doris is a good one.
Classic Doris. All right.
This is short question mark and lighthearted.
Okay.
All right.
That's a nice combination.
And it starts, I love you guys, but I'm just going to skip the intro. I'm sending this from my work computer. Nosy coworkers. You get it.
Sure.
My mom was working at a college at the time, and she had to attend her class's graduation that night. Get right into it.
Yeah, you do have to do that.
My regular babysitter canceled last minute, and my mom couldn't find a replacement, so she proceeded to tell me I was finally ready to stay at home.
That's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
It's like, aren't I old enough yet? No. And then it's like when there's some kind of plan falls through, it's like, oh, you're ready.
She says it in the subject line that she's 11 right now. So that's when mom was like, all right.
Fine.
Okay. After the whole, if anything happens, call me chat, she patted me on my back and went on her way. After an uneventful few hours, I was watching TV in my parents' bedroom when I heard a whistle come from outside the bedroom door. Not just a flat whistle, but like the Yoo-hoo type of whistle, kind of like the one in the Twitter notification. Ooh,
right?
Amazing.
Perfect pitch.
That was incredible.
I don't really.
At first, I thought it was something on the TV, so I turned it off. But then about 5 seconds later, I heard it again. My first instinct was to call my mom, but the landline was in the kitchen, which meant I would have had to go through the hallway to get there. There was no way in hell I was doing that. So using my 11-year-old brain, I grabbed the old shotgun that was probably about as tall as me from my mom's closet. Oh, the 80s and 90s.
Oh, just shotguns lying hither and thither.
I had cocked it and pointed it at the door. Then I heard a door open and shut somewhere in the front of the house. Then I heard footsteps coming towards the bedroom door. I jumped up on the bed, a little 11-year-old girl with fucking...
Who's ready to lay waste to whoever comes around that door.
You fucking evil whistler, you.
Oof.
And I stood up on the bed and I stood there pointing the shotgun at the door. The moment the door swung open, I closed my eyes and pulled the trigger.
No, I'm sorry. That's a basic gun safety thing. If you're going to pull that trigger, eyes must be open.
And also, don't put fucking guns where your 11-year-old can find them.
Don't make the 11-year-old make the choice of if I have to do something, a shotgun should be involved.
Look, we all know now, and gun safety is such a huge issue and, you know, all of that stuff, but we all know, we're laughing at this, but you don't need, lock your children. Don't.
And, no, it's not, it's non-negotiable.
And throw away the key.
Stop it.
Okay. I heard the gun click. I opened my eyes expecting to see some creepy guy bleeding out on the ground. To my surprise, I see my short Southern mom standing there shouting at me, "What the hell?" Then it says, pronounced hail.
What the hell?
Do you think you're doing? After I calmed down, she explained that the noise came from the new clock she had hung in the hallway that makes different bird noises each hour. Luckily, I still have a mom because the gun wasn't loaded. Needless to say, I didn't...
That's good. I mean, now we don't have to be so upset about those people because they're not keeping loaded guns around the house.
That's a good thing.
For the 11-year-olds. That's great.
Yeah. Needless to say, I didn't stay home alone again for a long time, and she relocated the gun. Anyways, SSDGM, and don't buy fucking bird clocks. Mary.
I mean, that's bone-chilling.
It's menacing.
And also, if you're going to buy a bird clock, send out an email to the fam.
Right. Notice.
Let people know.
That's right.
Kids, can you come in here for a second?
Right.
This is the new
family
clock.
talk. We are having a family talk.
Family meeting about the bird clock. Oh my God. She almost shot her
She could have shot
own
her mother.
I mean, that's the thing is like, even if you grow up around guns, even if it's a big part, it kills people. They
Yeah.
kill people.
Because flawed humans are the people who are wielding those guns. Sometimes
Yes.
they're 11.
As we all are.
And they shouldn't be.
I mean...
Janet, God damn it, Mom.
Janet!
Oh, we got in a big loud fight at a pizza restaurant once over gun control laws. It was really great. It was great.
What pizza restaurant?
It's a nice, like, wood-fired pizza place in La Brea or something.
Oh, shit.
It was nice, and it was during the day.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing, where they do the boho chic, there's mid-century, it's a little bit modern, it's something new. Like there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Goodbye.
Hey, my favorite people. So here's a quick hidden quote-unquote treasure story. This past Thanksgiving, my family and I were playing cornhole and just hanging around outside.
Love cornhole.
It's the best game.
Vince hates the name.
Yeah, it's not a good name.
No.
It's kind of a dirty name, but, you know, it's a fun game. Mm-hmm. So they're just hanging around outside after having lunch at my aunt's house. I have a 2-year-old niece named Zoe who can walk now and run now and is constantly getting into things / trouble. While we were playing, my sister was keeping an eye on Zoe as she explored and ran around the paved driveway. My sister went chasing after Zoe as she made a run for it and scooped her up just before she stepped off of the pavement into the yard. When my sister looked down at the spot where my niece almost fell, she noticed a gaping hole in the grass that seemed to go down forever. We grabbed a flashlight and shined it down the hole, but saw no end in sight, just a forever widening tunnel. We put a cone on top of the hole and continued on with our game, not thinking much of it, except the fact that Zoe almost fell. So the next day, my aunt had a friend who was a handyman come and check it out, what she suspected was a sinkhole. Her friend took one look and knew exactly what it was. It was not a sinkhole, but a burial site. No, Not the kind for bodies, but the kind that people used to use to get rid of old things they no longer wanted. What? The handyman swung at the grass surrounding the hole with a shovel and immediately fell about 10 feet into the ground.
What?
When we looked down at him, we saw that he was standing on a mountain of old school desks and chairs.
Oh my God.
Most likely from the 40s or 50s.
Oh, I'm just so jealous.
So jealous. To witness that, he went on to tell us that back in the day, people would bury things that they wanted to get rid of but didn't want to pay to take to the dump. You're not going to pay $30 to get rid of those old chairs. Apparently, this was and is pretty common, at least where I'm from, but it completely blew my mind. Anyway, it was a crazy sight to see so many old school desks and chairs piled up 20 feet high underground, preserved almost completely. The friend ended up just pouring cement down the hole, filling it up to the top and sealing it forever.
No.
Yeah, they just fucking
You could have
cemented
sold
it.
those fuckers on Etsy for $2.50 a pop.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like a shitty old school chair that gets refurbed.
Oh my God.
That would sell like down on La Brea, that would sell for like $1,000 a set.
Totally.
Or more each. Who knows?
Plus shipping.
Hope this was at least a little bit interesting to you guys. Yes, it was. Stay sexy and don't bury your old shit in the ground because one day someone's niece might fall into the hole. Caitlin.
Remember that we did a story once where someone had an old school desk chair on the wall?
Yes.
And something happened with it. It was ghosty.
It was ghosty where it was a child ghost that was there because of the chair.
Right.
Right? And it was two guys that owned like a bed and breakfast or something.
Maybe it was the chair from that story. What?
I mean,
okay.
It's all connected.
Here's the last one. Hello, MFM fam, pets included. When I was about 3 or 4 years old, in order to speed up the process of me getting ready and out the door for preschool, my dad would pretend to race me to get ready.
That's such a good idea.
Of course, he would always leave a sock off or his tie so I could win each day. One morning, he had to rush to get out to work, and he was ready before me. Of course, my 4-year-old pride couldn't take it, and I was delivered to preschool bawling by my mother.
You lost.
Yeah. When my teacher asked what's wrong, I sobbed to her, "My daddy beat me." As my mom is petrified and scrambling to explain that I was beaten in a race and not physically abused, I am still crying in the background. While my preschool looked into my serious allegations, they did determine that indeed my dad does not physically beat me because he's an incredible human. He just happened to win the race that day. That is comforting that they would look into this allegation as it was the 90s, and this was the same preschool that had an entire class of 4-year-olds alone in the back of a school van with no seats to make a quick trip with the teacher for an errand.
No.
Luckily, my dad had to drop something off and caught the situation before it got dangerous. He volunteered to watch my entire class as the teacher had to go on an emergency errand, solidifying his incredible human status.
And also solidifying that teacher's very bad decision-making
Oh my
skills.
God. They would be put in jail today, I
Are
feel like.
you insane?
Just throw them all in the back of a van.
Let's see, I have 24-year-olds. Let's just pile them in the back of this
I really need to go
U-Haul
get
van. I have to go get new nail polish.
That's right.
I can't look at this anymore.
Well, this is not a hometown murder. This is a hilarious anecdote about how kids say the darndest thing. Stay sexy and don't get your dad arrested, Katie. Cute. Guys, send us any kind of story at myfavoritemurder@gmail. If you think it's entertaining, if you think we'll like it, if it's horrifying.
We just need it to be the truth. That's all anyone needs these days.
And even slightly well written.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
No. Certainly not. This is not an essay contest.
It's not.
It's a storytelling
You
contest.
won't be graded. It's an Are You an Okay Human contest.
Good luck.
No pressure.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Alice, do you want a cookie?
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it? But they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.